Thank you very much. We may be seated. To our cameramen and photographers, please, we don't want movement on the aisle. The governor of Lagos State, Mr. Honorable Adewale Temitope, the Secretary to the State Government, Barrister Bimbola Salu Undeyi, members of the Lagos State Executive Council, especially the Special Advisor to Mr. Governor on Infrastructure, Engineer Olufemi Daramola, body of permanent secretaries in the Lagos State Public Service, especially Permanent Secretary, Office of Infrastructure, that chairman of the ruling party in Lagos State and Nigeria, Pastor Cornelius Ojelabi, and members of his ESCO that are here, captains of industries, especially the contractor, Girls Construction Company, managing director is Engineer Nabil, Your Royal Majesty, the Olojokoro of Ojokoro land, Your Majesty, Oba Oluwa Lambe, Real One, Taiwo, we say Kabiyesi to you and all the other Obas and Bales here present. Top government functionaries, especially General Manager, Lagos State Public Works Corporation, Engineer Ajanoku. We welcome all our religious leaders, community leaders, and CDC leaders, chairmen, and all of them here present. You are very much welcome. We welcome all our market leaders, the Yalojas, the chairmen and members of various associations and unions who have joined us for this program. Gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kunle Adeshino. I say good afternoon to every one of you all, and I welcome you to the official commissioning of the Abiola-Onijemo Link Road with bridge. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, you all know very much that our governor is a man with bold and audacious style. Today and in the next couple of days, Mr. Governor will be handing over 36 brand new roads and 5 bridges to the people of Lagos State. It is unprecedented. This is the Sanwo-Olu Amzat effect, marching on strongly with time. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Lagos is and continues to be a huge construction site with its attendant multiplier effect on the residents. As I welcome you, this bridge commissioning and road underscores the present administration's commitment to redressing the state's infrastructural deficit. Mr. Governor, the Deputy Governor, sir, with your kind permission, I will now respectfully invite for the welcome address the man you have saddled with the responsibility of overseeing the Office of Infrastructure, Engineer Olufemi Daramola. A round of applause for him, please.
Good afternoon, Mr. Governor, Mr. Deputy Governor, former Lagos State Deputy Governor, Mr. Femi Pedro, House of Assembly, especially the Chairman House of Assembly Committee on Works, EXCO members, Permanent Secretary, the Chairman APC, our own Pastor Cornelius Ojelabi, GAC members here present, the Chairman, Local Government, Ifako Jaye, top government functionaries, our royal fathers, head of agencies, directors, management, and staff of the Office of Infrastructure, Mrs. Geld Construction Limited, other distinguished guests here present, and gentlemen of the press. I give God the glory for the gift of life and the opportunity to witness this day. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you all to this special occasion, the commissioning of the Abiola-Onijemo Link Road with Bridge. Today, we celebrate a significant milestone achieved by the administration of Governor Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, which reflects the commitment to infrastructure renewal, urban development, and enhanced connectivity for the benefit of all Lagosians. This project is an essential element of the state's infrastructure master plan, aligned with the Teams Plus agenda, particularly in transportation and traffic management. The journey of this project has been long and transformative. Initially, this link between communities relied on a simple wooden bridge, a precarious structure that presented both health and safety risks for those who used it. Back in March 2012, the project was initially awarded, but was later terminated due to non-performance by the original contractor. However, in May 2022, under the visionary leadership of Mr. Governor and Mr. Deputy Governor, the project was re-awarded, demonstrating this administration's commitment to ensuring that no project is abandoned. The Abiola-Onijemo Link Road with Bridge is more than just a physical connection. It is a lifeline for multiple communities. The road spans a swampy terrain, connecting College Road through Ajayi Street in Ogba to Aruna, Obawole, and the Jew Shaga. Communities in this area historically have been divided by a 25-meter swamp belt. Today, to the glory of God and a deep sense of fulfillment, this wooden bridge has evolved to a durable and safe concrete bridge that opens a new chapter of improved connectivity, safety, and economic growth. This vital connection will significantly enhance vehicular movement, reduce travel times, and stimulate local commerce. The project covers a total length of 643 meters, inclusive of a 135-meter reinforced concrete bridge with retaining walls. This infrastructure features slip roads along with the carriageway and solar-powered street lighting, all representing state-of-the-art infrastructure tailored to meet the needs of a growing population. Additionally, the drainage system addresses long-standing flooding challenges, safeguarding the surrounding communities from the adverse effects of poor water management. The Abiola-Onijemo Link Road and Bridge brings substantial socio-economic benefits by enhancing traffic flow and connectivity, increasing property values and investment opportunities, and improving public safety through the provision of street light. Ladies and gentlemen, at this stage, I would like to acknowledge and express the ministry's gratitude for the tremendous support of Mr. Governor, Mr. Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, for his pledge to delivering sustainable road infrastructure across the state, even in the face of inflation and other economic challenges. Indeed, this administration has shown a persistent commitment and responsibility towards the delivery of strategic link roads, not only in Ifako-Jaye, but in many other parts of the state, as will be witnessed in the coming days. This project is a demonstration to the physical development of Lagos and also a statement of our government's commitment to improving the lives of its people. On behalf of the Ministry of Works and Infrastructure, Office of Infrastructure, I express profound gratitude to Mr. Governor and Mr. Deputy Governor for their visionary leadership. I extend heartfelt appreciation to my predecessor for her insights and dedication, which laid a strong foundation for this project. I commend the project team for their expertise and commitment to excellence, and also Mrs. Geld Construction for their professionalism throughout the process. To the residents of Ifakojai, I say a big thank you for your patience and cooperation. This was vital to the project's success. This level of cooperation has been the hallmark of this local government area, as demonstrated during the execution and construction of projects within this LGA. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you once again to the formal commissioning of the Abiola-Onijemo Link Road with Bridge, a project that marks a new dawn for this community. Thank you for your attention and God bless. Ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó.
Ó yá ẹ jẹ́ ká bólúfẹ́mi jó ìtumọ̀ ṣó. Ìtumọ̀ ṣó. Ọmọ sí wọ́dọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ àìsàn. Ìtumọ̀ ṣó. Ìtumọ̀ ṣó. Ìtumọ̀ ṣó. Ọmọ sí wọ́dọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ àìsàn. Ìtumọ̀ ṣó. Ìtumọ̀ ṣó. Ẹ̀jìnà olúfẹ́mi olúbùnmi dára mọ́lá. Ìtumọ̀ ṣó. Ìtumọ̀ ṣó. Ọmọ sí wọ́dọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ àìsàn. Ìtumọ̀ ṣó.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Solo.
Sanwó-Olú ni gómìnà tó kájú ẹ̀ tó dáńtọ́. Ó yàtọ̀ sáwọn tó kù gómìnà tó kájú ẹ̀ tó dáńtọ́.
Thank you very much. Mr. Governor, sir, the Deputy Governor, members of the State House of Assembly here present, Your Excellency, former Deputy Governor Otumba Femi Pedro, all other courtesies duly extended. Let me inform us that this program is being beamed live on 3 national television stations as well as their terrestrial channels. Lagos Television is showing this event. They are on DSTV 256. Likewise, Television Continental, TVC, on DSTV channel 418. Likewise, Channels Television is beaming all that is going on here live to the several millions that can't join us physically. Channels Television is on DSTV channel 420. Mr. Governor, sir, the Deputy, let me, with your kind permission, welcome the Chairman, House of Assembly Committee on Works and Infrastructure, Engineer Desmond Olushola Elliott. Thanks for joining us. At this point in time, we will now have a documentary which will project the before and after of this project. Let us sit back and watch.
Lagos, Nigeria's smallest state, has a burgeoning population of about 22 million people. Sitting on a landmass of about 3,577.28 square kilometers, Lagos plays a pivotal role in Nigeria's economy. With its over $136 billion annual GDP, accounting for 19.5% of Nigeria's total GDP. With an average of about 264 vehicles per kilometer density, there are over 5 million cars and about 200,000 commercial vehicles on Lagos roads daily. The intimidating figures speaks volumes to the vision of the state to be Africa's model mega city. In furtherance of the efforts of the Babajide Sanwo-Olu-led administration to create sustainable communities, improve connectivity and provide effective bypass to traffic gridlocks, the construction of the Abiola-Onijemo Link Road with Bridge in Ifakojai local government area was initiated to create a link between Abiola Street and Onijemo Street.
which were initially separated by the canal that flows in between the two communities and the only means to connect both streets. The project provides a strategic connection linking Abiola, Ajayi, Ogba and Obawole, Ijuishaga communities, which are separated by a 25 meters wide swamp belt. Before the intervention, the interaction between both communities means driving at least 3.5 kilometers from Ogba through College Road to Haruna and Obawole before heading towards Onijemo. The desire of residents to take the shortest route, which was across the swamp, propelled the provision of a wooden bridge for the Abiola and Onijemo communities to connect, albeit at exorbitant fees for pedestrians. What's more, the wooden bridge eventually became a serious risk to pedestrians and an eyesore in the environment as the swamp became clogged and difficult to maintain, thus exposing residents to serious health hazards.
There was no motorable road here before. It was a very bad road, very, very bad. Casualties, anytime there is rain, you normally encounter casualties with the Okada. It's the only Okada that can apply this route to the canal here, is the Okada. As when the Okada is carrying people up, they always fell down on the road. So we really appreciated what they are doing now.
Mọ́tò lè gbà bí láti 2009 pákó ẹlẹ́sẹ̀ olówó àmì tí kan gbowó lọ́wọ́ wa tá a fi ń kọjá lórí pákó.
To address the challenge of commuting between and around the adjoining communities around Ogba, Ajayi Obawole, and Ijuishaga, and in line with the Greater Lagos vision for the enhancement of seamless traffic flow in Lagos, the administration of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu and the Deputy Governor, Dr. Obafemi Hamzat, strategically thought it through to provide a vehicular reinforced concrete bridge with link road and accompanying road furniture to improve the quality of life of the people, enhance economic prosperity, and mitigate flooding and environmental nuisances.
The road was so much bad, even to the extent that even my car that I was using, I almost sell it because of the nature of the road then. And thank God for what we are seeing, for the government to remember us here.
Also, to further consolidate the transportation pillar of the Themes Plus agenda, construction works on the road with bridge project located in a flood-prone area began immediately with a scope of works covering site clearance, acquisition of right-of-way, construction of bridge, provision of concrete retaining wall, relocation of public utilities, water pipes, electric poles, construction of drains and culverts, provision of outfall drains, earthworks, provision and laying of crushed stone base, provision and laying of asphaltic concrete pavement on road and bridge, provision of service ducts, provision of walkways, erosion control works, provision and installation of solar-powered streetlights and other accessories. The completion of this road and bridge project by the administration of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu and his deputy, Dr. Obafemi Hamzat, is yet another milestone in reaffirming inclusiveness, which ensures that no part of the state is left behind in the quest to extend infrastructural development. It is also a clear demonstration of the commitment of the administration to continually energize the local economy by providing essential infrastructure that would further promote economic development across the nooks and crannies of the state.
Development tó máa mú bá àdúgbò wa á jẹ́ kí ìmọ́lẹ̀ kó wọ àdúgbò wa, ọjà wa á túbọ̀ máa tà. In fact, àtúnṣe ti bá owó ilé àtowó ṣọ́ọ̀bù. Àwọn ọjà náà tó yẹ pé kò tà tẹ́lẹ̀ ńgbà tí èrò kí ń gba bí àwọn èèyàn ti ń tà dáadáa. Àwọn shops tẹ́rí tó wà ládùúgbò ń sìn owó ti gorí ẹ̀ yàtọ̀ sí ti tẹ́lẹ̀. Àwọn ilé kọ̀ọ̀kan tí wọ́n fi rent gbogbo ẹ̀ owó ti gòkè báyìí so àdúgbò wa ó ti di gbangba ọ̀rọ̀ láwà tẹ́lẹ̀ bọ̀ tí ń sìn ó ti di ojú táyé.
All for
Thank you very much. Let's appreciate the state government once again, led by the captain of the team, Mr. Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu. Sir, with your kind permission, we'll take some goodwill messages. Let me start with the chairman Ifako-Ijaye local government area, Honorable Usman Amzat, and let me appeal to every one of us all that we have just 3 minutes and let's do away with the protocol because, like I said, Mr. Governor has a lot of other projects.
Ètò alárànbarà tó yàtọ̀ sí tẹ́lẹ̀. Alákọ̀ọ́bí ọmọ ṣàtúntò ìrànyàn.
And esteemed members of the Lagos State Executive Council, honorary members of the Lagos State House of Assembly, respected traditional rulers, community leaders, stakeholders, and the great people of Ifako-Ijaye local government. It is with immense gratitude and a deep sense of honor that we thank the Executive Governor of Lagos State for this magnificent project in Ifako-Ijaye local government. Your Excellency, Ifako-Ijaye local government has been a prominent beneficiary of your visionary leadership and unwavering commitment to delivering impactful infrastructures across Lagos State. Under your administration, our local government has witnessed unprecedented development through several landmark projects, including the iconic Pensinema Bridge, which has transformed traffic flow and connectivity in Ifako-Ijaye, the ongoing Ifako-Ijaye Mini Stadium, the LBIC housing estate in Ogba, enhancing housing access for our people, Emmanuel Olorunfemi Moyoagoro, and a vital road network improving intra-community mobility, connecting major communities within Ifako-Ijaye. Mojisola Street, Thompson Street, Ibari Street, projects that have enhanced accessibility and fostered community development. The ongoing Oyemekun Road project, which is a major link connecting Agege axis to major communities in Ifako-Ijaye, will further strengthen our road infrastructure. The proposed Fagba flyover, a forward-thinking solution to ease traffic congestion in our community. This project, alongside numerous others, underscores your administration at commitment to inclusive governance and equitable distribution of developmental projects across Lagos State. Significance of the Abiola-Onijemo Link Road with Bridge. The Abiola-Onijemo Link Road with Bridge is yet another transformational project under your administration. This landmark project has opened access to major communities while linking Ifako-Ijaye with other areas in Ojodu LCDA. It will also bridge the gap between isolated neighborhoods and alleviate traffic congestion and improve accessibility. Your Excellency, this is a clear demonstration of your dedication to fulfilling the promises of the Teams Plus agenda. On behalf of the people of Ifako-Ijaye, I convey our heartfelt appreciation for your unrelenting effort in making our communities better and more livable. Your contribution to the development of Lagos State and Ifako-Ijaye particularly has set a benchmark for good governance and impactful leadership. As we commission this vital infrastructure, I urge all stakeholders and residents to take responsibility for its maintenance, ensuring it serves its purpose for generations to come. Let us remain united in our shared commitment to progress and development. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your presence and support. Together, let us continue to work towards a greater Lagos and a more prosperous Ifako-Ijaiye. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you very much, sir. Mr. Governor, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Mr. Governor, sir. The Deputy Governor, honorable members of the State House of Assembly here present, all other courtesies duly extended. Next on the lineup for goodwill message, I will invite the honorable member representing Ifako-Ijaiye 1 constituency in the State House of Assembly, Honorable Adewale Temitope, to please step forward for his goodwill message.
Again, I want to seek the indulgence of Mr. Governor that I would not be speaking for 3 minutes. On that note, Your Excellency, the performing governor of Lagos State, the super governor, active governor, hard-working governor, forward-thinking governor of Lagos State, the silent achiever, our own celebrity, Mr. Governor Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu. His deputy, my own father, the most loyal deputy governor, Dr. Kadri Obafemi Amzat, popularly known as Boda Kadri, the SSG, the former deputy governor, Otumba Femi Pedro, all ESCO members, the Speaker of Lagos State, ably represented by my own brother, Honorable Desmond Elliott, the Chairman House Committee on Works and Infrastructure, and to all other members present here, to the Chairman of our Council, the most performing Chairman in Lagos State, Honorable Usman Akombi Amzat, and his deputy. I accord the same courtesy to all the ESCO members of the local government, including the leader of the council, to our royal fathers who are here, our brand new incoming Kabiyesi Oba Iju Ogundimu, and to all our ballets, to my party chairman in the state. The parties are working, sir. And my party chairman in the local government, I greet you. I greet our stakeholders. There are 15 of them. Here I've seen my own elder brother, Honorable Toba Oke, and the others. Mr. Governor, I am happy. I am happy because the sufferings of our people for the past 14 years has been brought to abrupt stop. I welcome you to the new Ikoyi of Lagos State, Ifako-Ijaiye, the fastest developing local government in Nigeria. Mr. Governor, I'm only here to thank you for the hard times I've given you, the tough times I've given you. I thank you and I say I'm sorry. And I would not stop until we turn Ifako-Ijaiye to Victoria Island. Mr. Governor, while we were playing the video, they said you are commissioning 36 roads. I beg to disagree. In Ifakojaye, as we speak, Mr. Governor, yourself and your Deputy Governor, you have been kind to us to give us about 29 roads. We have the Abiola-Onijemo Bridge, we have Ibari, we have Olorunfemi, we have Mufta Oshubola, we have Jagumolu Street, we have Galilee Avenue, we have Shitu Thompson, we have Fagbon, we have Mojisola Street, we have Mokoka Street, and many more. We thank you. We thank you because we have 7 new roads that have been sent to your office that we know today you have approved. Mr. Governor, we can't stop thanking you. Mr. Governor, we can't stop thanking you. We thank you for our Iju train station. We thank you for our Ifakojaye bus terminal. We thank you for our stadium, Ifakojaye mini stadium coming up. All this has happened in 5 years. We thank you. And we're also thanking you in advance for our incoming fire station, the one that is coming in at the waterworks. We thank you for the youth center you are giving us. And we want to remind you of our bridge, the one that is called the Iju Bridge, the one where the red line, it fly over the red line. Mr. Governor, at the time when they want to do the bridge, it will cause a lot of traffic vehicular chaos. And that is because that is the only in-road down to Ishaga, to Ajuwon, Alagbole, and Akute, all the way down to Songwater. And for that reason, we will be needing this bridge. And you have given us this bridge, and we are grateful. But sir, to complement your effort with this bridge, we have the Obawole Bridge, which is the linking bridge. That bridge is now in a dilapidated state. There will be heavy vehicular movement through Abiola-Onijemo down to Obawole to reach all these areas, and it will put a lot of stress on that bridge. Sir, we are asking and we are begging that you should please kindly include in the 2025 budget the Obawole Bridge so that we can have a seamless travel time. Mr. Governor, I cannot continue to thank you. You have given to us the promises that the people have asked for. When I came out my first time, this was one of the strongest words that we always lost election. And it was because of this road. And I pleaded with them, I said, if you give me your mandate, I promise you I will develop this place. And they gave me the mandate, and they gave Babajide Sanwo-Olu and Dr. Femi Omzat the mandate. And today, the bridge is live. And since our first term, we've never lost any election in this ward. And that is a testament that for every promise kept, we deliver to you and our party. Mr. Governor, we thank you. We thank you very much. Particularly, I want to thank the former SA, Auntie Aramide Adeyoye, for without her and the former PS, Jimmy Otuno, we would never have gotten this far. Once again, I welcome you all to the newest and the brand new local government, Ifakojaye local government. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Solo. Thank you. Thank you very much. Mr. Governor, sir, the Deputy Governor, members of the State House of Assembly, let me, with your kind permission, invite for his goodwill message the Chairman, House of Assembly Committee on Works and Infrastructure, Honorable Desmond Olushola Elliott. I'm sure Honorable will spend just 3 minutes.
Olushola, Olushola, Olushola. Ọmọ Desmond, ọmọ Elliott, máa gbọ́. Olúṣọlá, Olúṣọlá, Olúṣọlá. Gbogbo sùúrù lérè lọ́wọ́ ẹ lọ́wọ́. Olúṣọlá. Èèyàn bàjá bí àmì làbí. Olúṣọlá. Èèyàn bàjá bí àmì làbí. Olúṣọlá. Olúṣọlá. Olúṣọlá.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Your Excellency, the very performing governor of Lagos State, my dear brother and colleague, has actually said it all. But we cannot but appreciate you, Mr. Governor, for the great things you are doing. We want to recognize you. I speak with the authority given by the Right Honorable Speaker, Mudashiru Ajayi Obasa, Doctor, who has asked me to congratulate you on behalf of the Lagos State House of Assembly for this great strides. I also recognize none other person than our great father, uncle. Jack calls him Brother Kadri, I call him Uncle Kadri. We thank you very much for your support towards the development of Lagos State. I recognize the SSG, my SA, my very wonderful colleagues who are here, members of the Committee on Works and Infrastructure. They are here with us, seated as well. I also want to use the opportunity to recognize our leaders. By extension, I start with the state chairman for our great party, our former governor and leader. I greet you, sir. I recognize the chairman of Ifakojai local government. I also recognize all leaders, obas, and everyone here present, especially the press, gentlemen of the press. You're all welcome. I have to look at you, but I also have to look at the governor. So what do? I split myself. I will interchange. Thank you. Sir, I thank you so much because while I stepped into the office, being the chairman, House Committee on Works and Infrastructure, coming to this place was one of our excited areas to come to. I didn't think the video did a lot of justice to the feat that happened here. These are two separate communities that are now bound as one. And that is the spirit of Lagos State. And I think our Excellency deserves a round of applause. The Right Honorable Speaker, Dr. Mudashiru Ajayi Obasa, has asked me to tell you that your Themes Plus agenda is one that we carry to heart and we take very seriously. The House of Assembly is poised at making sure that we support you head on in all your programs, because we have seen that your programs are not only to save businesses, to save lives, to make every part of Lagos feel the impact of democracy and the dividends of democracy. We are also here to share our love to everyone, to show them that the government of Lagos State is indeed interested with your welfare. And that is what Lagos is about. Well, many states make this, and many regions, not just states, many provinces see this feat as the only project that the state can do. Lagos State is counting this as one of the projects. Please, the Lagos State government also deserves a round of applause. By reason of this bridge, businesses will save costs, businesses will save money, you can interface and move around. Indeed, Ja, my dear brother, I see that you are trying to go to VI. You have to pass through Surulere. And passing through Surulere is a tough task. And to this, I want to say thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Governor. Thank you, Deputy Governor. Thank you, Lagos State House of Assembly. The dividends of democracy to our people will always be our watchword. Thank you very much.
Olúṣọlá aso baba. Baba 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 baba. Ìwà ló dára tó yẹ.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Mr. Governor, sir, the Deputy Governor, former Deputy Governor, His Excellency Otumba Olufemi Pedro, members of the State House of Assembly, all other courtesies duly extended, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the high point of this program, but let me refresh your memory that I said it earlier that Mr. Governor will be handing over 36 roads and 5 bridges. But when the honorable member representing Ifakojai 1 constituency came, he said in Ifakojai only we have 29, which means almost 60 roads will be handed over by Mr. Governor in the next couple of days. Don't be surprised if after today, we see some of his contemporaries in some states of the Federation assembling small projects and saying they are also doing many projects. We know that Lagos is always setting the pace. Mr. Governor, sir, with your kind permission, I will now respectfully invite you to the microphone to please address your residents. Mr. Governor, sir.
Mr. Selebu, oh yeah, everywhere you go, Oluni. Everywhere you go, Sanwo Oluni. Mr. Bokatu, Sanwo Oluni. Mr. Selebu, Sanwo Oluni. Everywhere you go, Sanwo Oluni. Gbogbo Èkó pátápátá, Sanwo Oluni. Èèyàn àtàkì o, Sanwo Oluni. Sanwo Oluni. Èèyàn àtàkì, Sanwo Oluni.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Àwọn èèyàn jà. Mo mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ ṣé. A máa sọ di Ìkòyí àbíbọ́lẹ̀ pé àbí thank you. Ẹ ṣé. Thank you. Mr. Deputy Governor, Mr. Deputy Governor, Dr. Kadri Obafemi Hamza, thank you very much. They've not said it that this is also your constituency before, so I can be welcome back home. Abibeko, thank you very much. The Right Honorable Speaker here ably represented by the Chairman House Committee on Works, Honorable Desmond Elliott from Surulere. And I said that to go to Ikoyi from here, you have to pass through Surulere. We also we've passed through Surulere before. Honorable member representing this constituency, he has also spoken very passionately. Honorable Temitope Adewale, members of the State Executive Council from the SSG up until the Special Advisor Office of Infrastructure, Engineer Olufemi Daramola. Thank you very much, all of you, for the great work you're doing. Body of Permanent Secretary, thank you very much. A former Deputy Governor of Lagos State and member of the Governor's Advisory Council, Otumba Femi Pedro, thank you very much for coming. The chairman of our party, Honorable Pastor Colinius Ojelabi, and members of our party, especially at the Executive Council, thank you all very much for coming. The chairman of our host local government, the chairman of Ifakojaye, Honorable Hamzat Usman Akonde, thank you very much for your great work that you are doing. Our royal fathers, our KBACs that are here in large number, KBAC Eshio, thank you very much. All of you, individually and collectively, thank you very much for keeping peace and for holding forth and for believing in us and for staying the course to see that indeed we are a purposeful and a forward-looking government. Eshegoni, thank you very much. Top government functionaries that are here, heads of government agencies that are here, the Managing Director of Guild Construction, Engineer Nabel Esawi, thank you very much for your work and for all your men. All members of CDC, CDA, we. Thank you. Community leaders that are here, former chairman, Mr. Oke, thank you very much, all of you, all of our party faithfuls, all of the residents of this big community that are here. I want to greet all of you. You are under the canopy there. I've come right to see all of you. We're indeed excited that you have trooped out in large number to validate what we're doing here today. Thank you very, very, very much for coming. All our residents, gentlemen of the press, for turning out in large number, thank you very much. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I stand here this afternoon truly a proud man, because this marks a significant milestone in our collective journey to build sustainable community. We're doing what we call improved connectivity, and we're enhancing the quality of life of our citizens. When we came into power, we said governance is about improving the quality of life, improving connectivity, improving sustainability of our communities, and improving the quality of life. This is one other testament. It is therefore with immense pride and joy that I unveiled and I hand over to the citizens and to our people of Abiola-Onijemo, the Abiola-Onijemo link bridge, which both the Honorable Commissioner and the Honorable Member have spoken glowingly about. It's a road with a bridge. It's a vital infrastructure project that links Abiola Street and Onijemo Street. It's separated by, which have been separated by decades by a canal which was created and which has divided these two communities. You can actually see the topography of these two communities. We are inside like a valley. Up here is an island, up here is an island, there's a valley in between. And you know how difficult it would have been for these two communities, a journey that now will take them 5 minutes. Hitherto used to take them 1 hour, 45 minutes just to connect these two communities. And you can see that this indeed is purposeful governance. This is promise kept, promise made, and promise kept. This project embodies our administration's commitment to keeping our promises and addressing long-standing challenges that is faced by the people of our two communities. If you recall, during our campaign, we did pledge, and the Honorable Member of the House was very right. We did pledge to tackle the issues around this community, issues around inadequate infrastructure, and you also can see that there was persistent flooding in all of this area. This challenge has plunged this area for years into difficulty. But today, we deliver on our promise. Like we keep saying, even if you don't like our face, if you don't like us, you cannot disbelieve or you cannot unlike what we have done. This is real community changing. This is real growth and improvement to the quality of life and to these two communities that are beneficiaries of what we're handing over to them today. Before now, the crossing between Abiola and Onijemo Street were not just difficult, were extremely very unsafe. Pedestrians were told they navigate through wooden bridges. We saw them. You know, when they bring some of these pictures through, I say, this is Lagos, it is totally unacceptable. This cannot be in our state. And it has exposed a lot of our citizens to danger, which has given us all sorts of negative names and it has brought about wrong environmental issues. And we said that these conditions are unacceptable. And this administration recognized the urgency of providing a lasting solution, which of course led to the construction of this modern reinforced concrete bridge, completed with vehicular crossing, as well as a new well-paved link road underneath. You can see that there are link road underneath them, which you can connect and you can turn from either side of the bridge. And we've also seen an extensively upgraded drainage network to prevent flooding. This project is not just about building roads and bridges, it's about connecting lives. It's about fostering unity. It's about creating economic growth and prosperity for our people. With this improvement, we believe residents and businesses can now enjoy safe, faster, and more efficient movement. I'm told that the residents have started even increasing their house rent. Please don't do that. Please, To all of our landlords, please don't do that. Let the citizens feel and let them enjoy the benefit of what these community roads have done for them. For Moniles, don't increase the price of the land. All these two neighborhoods, they've been suffering long enough. Let them receive the benefit that the Sanwo-Olu Amzad administration have given benefit to them. Let them see this benefit. But I know that indeed businesses will do well. There will be growth in small businesses because people can now connect these two communities quicker, faster, and easier. And so what that does is that it improves the economic value of your businesses, it improves your earning capacity of your businesses, it reduces your journey time, so you can commune amongst yourself better, safer, and quicker. And that's what governance is all about. And we've done that with safety, with CCTV camera, with LED light, so you can see that we're bringing prosperity to our community. And so we see that Lagos is actually developing along nooks and crannies. The honorable member had said that this is now the new Ikoyi in the mainland. We cannot agree less, because I know that he's thoroughly very excited. And I want to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, we're also doing this because it forms part of our economic policy. When we brought out the Teams Plus agenda, and we said the first pillar there, which is traffic management and transportation, we're very deliberate and very intentional that will reduce your journey time, will create better transport opportunities for you, but will also enhance, your public transportation and your private transportation movement. And you can see that has also been achieved, with this connectivity and this road project here today. And we know that this underscores some of the promises that we're giving to you. And it is a delivery that we believe will impact life, will improve economic opportunity in this area, and reduce cost of doing business, reduce cost of engagement within the two communities. We therefore remain unwavering in our commitment to improving the quality of life, providing the dividends of democracy to all Lagosians. And to the residents, Abiola-Onijemo, and all of the neighborhood, this is for you. It's a public asset. It is your asset. You need to take care of it. You need to safeguard it. The street lights, the CCTV, it's your property. You will need to observe and protect it. It is public good. You will not allow anybody to dump refuse on your bridge. You will not allow anybody to park cars unnecessarily to block or to obstruct traffic on your bridge. You will not allow anybody to turn it to a disuse because you say to them that I'm a joint owner in this. It is government property, it is our property, and we owe it to ourselves to protect and to preserve it. It is not a place where anybody would think that it is their own personal. No, it is a collective community property, and you all owe it that responsibility to safeguard it, to ensure that people do not turn these assets to a wasteful asset. And so the CDCs, the CDA, please rise up to this occasion and take charge of it once we leave here. And to the honorable member, I want to assure you, all your 20-something or 8 additional roads that you have asked us to take, we don't have a problem. When we come to communities like this and people tell us that we want this, we want this, we want that, what it tells us is that they are happy with what we're doing. And they believe we can do more. That's why they're asking us to do more. And so we will tell you that the challenge that we have is not a difficult one. It's just for us to have additional resources and want to assure you that we'll do more. We always feel very challenged, a very positive one, that when we come to communities and community says, Mr. Governor, go and do this for us. Go and do this for us. And it's because you believe that we can do it and we have all it takes to do it, and we'll do it. We'll make life a lot more meaningful for you. Ja, don't worry. If your people say that you'll come back again, you'll come back again. I know that you're representing them very, very well. And I know that indeed, in the House of Assembly, you are one of the shining lights there. We know that you are overseeing a very critical sector, which is public transportation. You have thanked us for the new for the new garage that we built, in Ifako. You have thanked us for the new rail station that we brought to Iju. You have thanked us for the various development that we brought, but you want more. That Iju bridge that you talked about, we have awarded it already. With the federal government, we will do that Iju bridge. We will do the bridge. We will do the bridge. There's no third time for governor, don't worry. We will do the bridge, I will do it for you. We will do it because the people of Ifako-Ijaiye, Iju and Ishaga and all of you, you are deserving of it. And so we will ensure that we make life truly, truly meaningful and improved for you. I therefore want to thank you. I want to thank you as citizens of this state. I want to thank you for believing in our government, for trooping out here even in large number to come and receive us, to come and show appreciation to us. And what that tells us is that to whom much is given, much is expected, that we should go back and do a lot more. I want to thank all Lagosians for your steadfast support, particularly through your prompt payment of taxes, because without those taxes, we will not be able to do all of this. Your contribution continues to make transformative projects like this possible, and we deeply value the trust that you have placed in us. We also want to believe that we're working together to realize a greater vision, which is the greater Lagos vision that we've all talked about. I want to assure you that your administration, this administration, remains focused, will remain committed, and resilient to building a city and a state that you all truly be proud of. Let me, through you, thank the Contractor Guild, and they're doing several routes for us. We believe that you continue to show highest level of professionalism and that you don't waste time on our roads. You don't waste time on our projects. We want to thank you. I want to thank the Ministry of Works and Infrastructure, Office of Infrastructure, Office of Works, and all of the project supervisors, all of the engineers and supervisors on this project. Thank you very, very, very much. It's not a job, that we just gave out to external consultants. All of the consulting and the supervising is done at the ministerial level, and I want to thank you for your professionalism, for working very hard with the contractor, and for delivering on this project. Once again, to the citizens of Ifako-Ijaiye, we're happy to be here. Mr. Local Government Chairman, we're happy for you to have received us. All of our leaders, community leaders in this neighborhood, in this local government, we're happy that you have received us well. We can assure you that since you've done this for us, we'll come back here for several road projects, commissioning, and handing over to you. We want to thank you very much. We want to thank you very much for believing in us, for believing in our government. I want to assure you that the catalyst of prosperity is just beginning. This administration will stop at nothing at ensuring that the greater Lagos that we told you about is on course, is on target, and it will be realizable within our own time. Thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you.
Mr. Governor, sir, let me crave your indulgence for the presentation of the certificate of ownership to some communities. I will invite Special Advisor Infrastructure. As the Special Advisor joins Mr. Governor, let me invite the Chairman CDC Ifako-Ijaiye. He will be representing the CDAs of Irepo Odun, Ishokan-Ola, and Itesiwaju CDA. CDC Chairman Ifako-Ijaiye, CDC. CDC Chairman Ifako-Ijaiye. CDC. Mr. Governor, wait. Ìwòsàn fẹ́ wà níbẹ̀ bàbá jíde. CDC Chairman Ifako-Ijaiye. Ìlú Èkó kò sì ṣe pé sọ̀rọ̀. The second recipient is CDC Agboiketu, representative of the chairman. Agboiketu CDC. Agboike to CDC, the representative of the chairman. Please lower the music, please.
Because it's a place for us.
Representative Agboike to CDC. You'll be receiving on behalf of CDA Alapere Medium Income Estate as well as Ogudu GRA Phase 2. Congratulations. Let's appreciate them. If they are not, Mr. Governor, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. That's all, sir. Thank you very much, Mr. Governor and his deputy. We appreciate you, sir. Now, for the vote of thanks, let me quickly invite Engineer Lateef Shomide to move the vote of thanks.
Give good thanks to Almighty Allah. Let me start by saying a big thank you to our tireless Governor, Mr. Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, and the most supportive Deputy Governor, Dr. Obafemi Kadri Hamzat, for the leadership since demonstrated. Much gratitude also goes to the Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Mudashiru Obosa, and the House Committee on Infrastructure, chaired by our able Desmond Elliott, Honorable Desmond Elliott, towards the successful completion of this project. I sincerely appreciate our team lead, special advisor to the Mr. Governor on Infrastructure, Engineer Olufemi Damarabola, for his demonstrated commitment and determination to ensure that there's a QC and quality controls as far as the project is concerned. I say a big thanks to the members of the State Executive Council here present, the distinguished head of service, the body of permanent secretaries, and all the various stakeholders. Too much to mention. The traditional rulers, the party leaders, Community Development Council, Community Development Association leaders, and the entire residents of the area for the patience and endurance since demonstrated. I also appreciate top government functionaries and eminent personalities for both the public and private sectors, particularly for taking time out for this occasion. To all members of our team, management and staff of Office of Infrastructure, who contributed in no small measures to see that this project from conception till completion, especially to this handing over ceremony. I celebrate you and I commend you as well. I urge all of the road users to please take the ownership of this project. I thank you all most sincerely and I wish you journey mercies back to your destination.
Thank you very much. Let me now invite Mr. Governor and his deputy, former Deputy Governor Otumba Femi Pedro, and the other VVIPs for the formal unveiling of the plaque for the formal commissioning of this road and bridge.
Leak Road we pray. Today, Monday 9, December 2024. Pretty cool. Thank you.
Help me up on Pedro. Olúwa fẹ́ mi ọmọ Pedro. Balẹ̀. Yàyà àbàtàn mi ò balẹ̀. Mo kí ẹ o bàbá. Adéọlá mi ra àbàtàn. àgùntàn ṣọ́lò ọlọ́lá mo bá ròde ra ẹ̀bẹ̀ adéọlá mi ẹ̀bẹ̀ tán adéọlá náà dà o. olórí rẹ̀ dáadáa. adéọlá náà dà o. àbátọ̀ olórí rẹ̀ dáadáa. orí ló bá ẹ ṣe o. ọ̀tá ìbáyọ̀ ẹ o. usman bí azaz ẹ pé já ọmọ jáde.
Continuous investment in infrastructure are the backbone of any development agenda. Our focus is on ensuring the durability, the functionality, and the adaptability of our fiscal assets to meet the ever-growing demands of our people. In the coming fiscal year, we will be prioritizing the maintenance, upgrading, and expansion of existing road network, bridges, and rail systems.
Welcome back from the live telecast. We'll now continue with our regular programs. Stay tuned. Welcome back from the live telecast. We'll now continue with our regular programs. Stay tuned. The Inspector General of Police has met with senior officers to review the state of security.
We are continuing our coverage of the arrest of Godwin Emefiele.
The Senate has summoned the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria to properly brief the Senate regarding the state of the economy.
What I will never take is threat.
Let's now bring you more development from Ibadan, the Oyo State capital, where an explosion has taken place. Tell us about this incident.
TVC News. First with breaking news.
They swore an oath to serve our fatherland and defend the people. They traded their freedom, comfortable homes and mortgaged their lives on the battleground for our unity and peaceful living. These are the great, loyal and committed Nigerian armed forces who risked their lives courageously to safeguard our borders. But in the line of duty, many never returned. Nigerians, arise, let's celebrate our fallen heroes. Put on the remembrance emblem to support the incapacitated and families of our fallen heroes.
Thank you for your patriotic commitment to Nigerian unity, stability, and progress.
Parastatals, religious and corporate bodies to donate generously to the Emblem Appeal Launch. Send your donations to these accounts. Account name, Emblem Appeal Launch. Account number 393-200-7526. EcoBank Nigeria PLC.
Akiwande Oluwole Soyinka was born on 13th July 1934 in Abeokuta, Nigeria, to parents Samuel and Grace Soyinka. His education began with the Christian lessons of his parents as well as the more traditional Yoruba spiritual customs taught to him by his grandfather. He had his preparatory university studies at Government College Ibadan in 1954, subsequently University College Ibadan, and he continued at the University of Leeds, earned a bachelor's degree in English literature. Soyinka's master's degree focused on projects combining his Yoruba culture with traditional British theatre traditions. He later returned to school in Nigeria to study African theatre, during which time he continued to produce poems and plays, one of which appeared on Nigerian television. Shortly after, he became the chief of the Cathedral of Drama at the University of Ibadan. Nigeria had only recently gained independence from Britain and political corruption was at a high. Soyinka's plays and poems became increasingly political and he began giving speeches protesting government corruption. He was accused of conspiring with the Biafra rebels. He was therefore arrested and imprisoned in 1967 for almost 2 years during the Civil War, but managed during his time to write numerous poems. He was finally released in 1969 after a brief period in France. He returned to his position at the university where he founded the magazine Black Orpheus. He left his position and Nigeria in 1971, wary of the political climate of the country. During this time, he published books of poetry and essays. His plays were collected and published, and newer plays were staged. In 1986, he was the first African to win the Nobel Prize in Literature for a wide cultural perspective and with poetic overtones fashioning the drama of existence. He dedicated his acceptance speech to Nelson Mandela and used the platform to criticize apartheid. Later that same year, Soyinka was awarded the Ajib Prize and in 1988 published his book Mandela's Earth and all the poems as well as art, dialogue, and outrage, essays on literature and culture. He also accepted a position at Cornell University. Throughout his life, he has served as a spokesman against apartheid and government corruption. He has won numerous other awards for his work, including the Anisfield Wolf Book Award, the Academy of Achievement Golden Plate Award, and the Ajib Prize for Literature. And he has taught at many prestigious universities, including Emory University, Harvard, and Obafemi Awolowo University. In his lifetime, Soyinka has published 2 novels, 3 collections of short stories, made 3 movies, translated 2 novels, 5 memoirs, 7 poetry collections, 13 essay collections, and produced nearly 30 plays. He holds honorary doctorates from numerous universities and has been invited to teach in schools around the world. He continues to write prolifically in spite of a bout with prostate cancer in 2014. Wole Soyinka, the Nigerian playwright and political activist, has positioned himself as a voice of the voiceless through his piece of art. He has distinguished himself as the African icon that continuously makes a mark in African literature and the world at large.
At TVC News, wherever the big news story is happening, we're geared up to break it. TVC News, first with breaking news.
Hello, NIDA Impact lovers. We have good news for you. In the quest to keep Nigerians abreast of the happenings in the digital space, NIDA Impact, a flagship TV program of the National Information Technology Development Agency, is now showing here on Television Continental. It is, as always, educative, informative, and innovative. NIDA Impact. Keep a date with NIDA Impact, your guide to a digital Nigeria.
Every second, every minute, every hour, and every day, time doesn't just tick away. It's a countdown to political decisions that shape our world.
This country must move.
Imagine the impact these decisions have on our lives. Some are consequential, others may leave us intrigued or baffled.
You will have no better friend and partner than Nigeria.
Step in and feel the frenzy like never before. Join me every weekday for an hour of fact-finding interviews where questions cut to the core.
How would you say your administration has fared in these sectors?
I will dig in to get to the heart of issues, from local politics to global insight. Join me as I unearth the power plays, jaw-dropping revelations, and the unfiltered truth. This isn't just politics, it's unraveling the stories that matter. Brace yourself for Politics Tonight every weekday at 8 p.m., where every decision echoes along the corridors of our lives. Politics Tonight, only on TVC News.
Wherever you see destruction, it's because God is absent. There is no destruction in God. So who started killing from Genesis? Satan. Jesus exposed him. The thief cometh not, but for to steal, to kill, and to destroy. But I am come that you may have life and have it how much? More abundant. I prophesy as your amen is coming like thunder. Whatever is yours, receive it now.
Keep up with innovative, revealing, and groundbreaking happenings in the world of brands and brand builders in Nigeria and across the globe. Mingle with people and brands that make the cut and the personalities that keep reinventing the trends and traditions in the marketing world. All an exciting one-stop shop for marketing vibes. Marketing Edge on TV. You're always right on time with the right people and movers and shakers of the world of marketing as they share their views and ideas on the business and challenges of advertising, corporate affairs, media strategy, and the unfolding exciting world of digital marketing. Join the trendsetters and key decision makers as they shape opinions and project into the future of the marketing landscape for 30 exhilarating minutes on this channel. Stay ahead, be thrilled to beat, be marketing savvy with Marketing Edge on TV, promoting the bright idea.
Good morning, Marina Station and all the passengers.
Efficient, it's comfortable.
This development will go a long way in reducing congestion and emission.
The trains are a long-term solution to Lagos traffic challenges.
This is where we take the final decisions on policies, programs of government that will have to ensure that, the narration of Lagos as a PLC is taken very, very seriously.
At TVC News, wherever the big news story is happening, we're geared up to break it. TVC News, first with breaking news.
TVC Sport Desk.
Manchester City's struggles continued this weekend, while title hopefuls Arsenal also faltered at Craven Cottage. The London derby between Chelsea and Spurs lived up to expectation, with the Blues making a remarkable comeback to edge a 7-goal thriller. Meanwhile, in the world of Formula One, legendary team McLaren won the Constructors' title for the first time in 26 years, following Lando Norris' triumph at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Welcome, folks. I'm Samson Olede. Coming up on the show this evening. Chelsea earned thrilling win over Spurs to go second as Arsenal falter in title race.
Oh, you cheeky monkey, Cole Palmer!
In the women's category,
on the home front, Tojo Marine Academy and Safety Babes emerged champions of the Nigerian Handball Premier League.
The Safety Ladies defeated Abuja City rivals, the Defender Babes.
And in the world of basketball, Steph Curry stars as Golden State Warriors and comeback win against Minnesota Timberwolves. These and much more make up the show this evening. Thank you very much for joining us. It is the maiden edition of the show for the week. We'll have to begin with the world of football. It's all about the English Premier League. The title race gradually heating up. Liverpool were not in action. The match was postponed against Everton, talking about the Merseyside derby. We had Cole Palmer's penalties sealing Chelsea's stunning comeback victory as they came from 2 goals behind to defeat Tottenham Hotspur by 4 goals to 3, and as a result move up to second on the standings. On the other hand, title hopefuls are now faltered in the title race as they played out a 1-1 draw against Fulham, while for defending champions Manchester City, they dropped points once again as the title defense is in shambles. Leicester City made it an unbeaten run under Ruud van Nistelrooy, the new manager, and that's courtesy of Jamie Vardy, the legend of the club, scoring a goal right there and also assisting an order as 2 late goals denied Brighton a win at the King Power Stadium. Let's watch highlights of some of the stunning goals scored in the English Premier League.